mean, he's a leader on the field, he's a leader in the classroom, he's a leader in this community. He's also been a great leader for the Atlantic Sun Conference.
I think for me, impact is that mark that you make on somebody's life to make them a better person. You might inspire them, or you might motivate them, you might persuade them to do something, follow you if you're a leader. You know, a lot of the times leaders, they just get assumed to be leaders. And you know, hey, you have leadership qualities. You get told that your whole life. I was always told, you have leadership qualities, you just look like a leader. And I never understood what that meant until I went to the leadership forum. You know, I just heard it. I assumed myself as a leader because people told me I was a leader, and that was that. But at the leadership forum, I learned what it meant for people to tell you that. I learned what those qualities were. And when you understand what those qualities are, then you understand how to become a better leader. And one of the most impactful things that came out of that weekend was a quote, which was, "I can't give you the recipe to success, but I can give you the recipe to failure, and that is try to make everybody happy." And I realized that, you know, as growing up, I thought being a leader was, you know, you have to make sure that everybody's happy. But in reality, being a leader means you have to make tough decisions at times. And it's understanding tough situations like that and being able to make tough decisions like those that make you a better leader. And that's one of the things that I learned at the Leadership Forum. The project for the Gladiolus Learning and Development Center was a class project that 5 of us took, 5 student athletes. There was a girl from the women's swim team and then 3 other baseball players. So when we originally went there, we had planned to maybe do some physical activity with the kids and show them how important it was to stay physically active and eat right. But we realized that, you know, it wasn't going to be as good of an idea because the space was really limited. So we had to take a step back and we rethought the process, and what we did was instead we were going to focus on higher level education. So we brought them to FGCU campus and we gave them a tour of the facilities while also playing games with them, running back and forth on the soccer field, showing them the new locker room, showing them the basketball arena. And every time that we would stop throughout the entire tour, we would tell them 3 things. We would focus and we kept repeating them so that we would impact them in their lives. And so we would tell them, if you do well in school, like get good grades, respect others, and pay attention in class, that's something that can help you succeed, get good grades. And when you grow up, when you finish elementary school, finish high school, there could be scholarship opportunities where you can get college paid for entirely. And a lot of those kids were really intrigued and they were really active. And I think we did make an impact on them. I think using our platform as student athletes was a great idea. And I think it inspired them to do better in school and just helped inform them that, you know, those possibilities are there for them. They just have to work hard and they can achieve them.
Well, I think anytime you have a leader that's been here and like Mario, it's always good when you're playing a Big 5 school. And he's always been a leader for us on and off the field.
I think one of the most important things that for me was the journey to get there. Beating all those big schools and being ranked as high as 9th in the country, that was special. And then getting there to a platform at UNC Chapel Hill was amazing. You know, we were in front of a huge crowd. It was a beautiful day outside and we were playing Michigan. You know, they even though we were ranked higher than them, they were, you know, supposedly the better team. They're in a better conference. They've been there before. We've never been there before, but that was the beauty of our team last year. It was that we were not fazed by any opponent. It didn't matter how good of a school you were, who the name across your chest said you were, whether you were the Gators, whether you were the Seminoles, it didn't matter. We knew that we were going in there and we were going to play our best game, and we did, and we ended up beating them, and it was amazing.